My message to wildfires in this area: you shall not pass! What? A little over the top? Welcome to Retired for Life. I'm your host, Brian. I retired a few years ago after 30 years in a factory job as a machinist in a millwright. I needed to rediscover what life could really be like. When we purchased this property, the house had stood empty for over a year, and the property had been badly ravaged by poor logging practices. Since my retirement, I've been working to renovate the home and restore the surrounding forest to its natural beauty and attract wildlife back to the property. Join me as I learn about nature and working with wood to create the backdrop for this new chapter of our lives. So I am not the most experienced person around with chainsaws, that's for sure. I learn every time I use it. I learn by reading my manuals, and I learn by watching YouTube videos as well. So it is so important to keep your tools working properly, as I often say. And one of those very important tools for me is this chainsaw. So it is a new saw, and we're checking to make sure and tightening the chainsaw chain on here on the bar. So you want to make sure that your chain isn't too loose. If you've got lots of experience with a chainsaw, share with us in the comments what you think is how to set up the right tension on your chain. So you want to also watch that your bar is not getting any signs of burning on it. Always check your oil. Whenever you're refueling, make sure you check that bar oil, because you want to make sure it's always going to be lubricating this chain. It's really running very quickly, and you're running steel on steel. So if it runs dry, it's going to wreck things really, really quickly. Now I've got this one small area that I'm going to come over to clean up. As you can see, this is right outside the equipment storage area. So inside my line of sight, which means I need to do something about it. Before we go back over onto this side of the Road to Nowhere trail and continue down there. We've been making great progress. All right, let's get our equipment going and get back to work. So this is a relatively small area we're working in today. Probably the next couple of days to get this all cleaned up. But it is a bit messy. Now, one of the things I like to do before I go very far is go through with the machete first and get all these lovely eye-poking nasty things out of the way. Then we'll come back with something a little more serious. It would not take much to get injured with these things when you're back here, because the area is pretty tight. And you get so tight in some of these spots that it just takes nothing to turn around and accidentally walk into something. Oh yeah, the joy of fighting with these twisty cedar branches. All right, there's a pretty good start. We'll clean up these downed branches and see where we go from there. Finally got a little sprinkling of snow. Not much. Hello, baby. Let's do some work. All right, let's get rid of this stuff and see where we are after that. This is such a nice light saw. I love it. All right, folks, we've got most of this cleaned up. There's a lot of stuff frozen to the ground, which is a bit of a problem. So we will leave that. This doesn't look like the same area now. It's quite a difference. So we're going to have a walk down and look at the next ridge line that we're going to work on the northern side of the Road to Nowhere trail. First couple of ridge lines are pretty good. The one we're on right now is in pretty good shape. We'll go down to this next one. This is where we last worked, where we piled up some the pieces in here. So this ridge line is now in pretty good shape, coming right through. But I want to be able to get the ATV down here with the T-Rex trailer on the back, because I want to haul this stuff out. So we're going to take down a couple of these little trees here, get rid of some more of the dead stuff as we step down here to the next ridge line that we're going to be working on. Which is right here. So we've got these downed trees here to clean up. These ones over here. And I'm not sure that we're going to get any farther than this year. If we get this ridge line done, I'll be really happy. Because once we get down here, holy mackerel. Let's walk down and have a look. Look at the storm damage down here. This is just unbelievable. This is staggering. How am I going to deal with this stuff by myself? I don't know. It is a bit disconcerting to see how terrible that this is through here. This is going to be a huge, huge job. I can't imagine doing this in an actual monster-sized forest. You know, I can see the edge of the swamp over there and the property line down here. So it's this one section that's just so bad. All right. Let's get back up to the equipment yard and we'll start packing stuff up to head back. I am cold and I am wet. All right, folks, been another good day's work out here. Good couple of days' work. We're making really good progress, despite the fact that it's winter. There's a lot of stuff frozen to the ground now, and we are slowly getting a little bit of snow cover. Not much. We have not had much snow here at all. And the couple of times that we've got it, it's melted away pretty quickly. I do want to spend February and March working inside and get that done. And then we'll get back down here as soon as we can, kind of thing. Because I do like the outdoors. I'd rather be outdoors than working inside. So thanks for sticking around, folks. I appreciate it. Remember to be good to each other and stay safe out there. And is now our custom at the end of a work day devoted to trail work or the Bowmore site. Slàinte mhath. We'll put a little more jam out here on this one.
Windows wide, the curtains fly to catch the evening breeze. Without you here to keep me warm, believe I'd rather freeze. Believe I'd rather freeze. And how long can we walk that line between the sea and sand? How long can we bide our time for dreams we never planned? For dreams we never planned. When the sky said the winter time